Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Salmi binti Hussein and everyone. My name is Muhammad Nazir bin Ali. My matric number 270942. Ladies and gentlemen, close your eyes and try to imagine. One day, you receive the news that one of your family members was diagnosed with diabetes. He is still a teenager and has ambitions. She may be shocked by the news and start to get depressed. The truth is that diabetes is not only suffered by the elderly, but spread everywhere, regardless of age and gender, including children and adolescents. Based on the Malaysian Ministry of Health, diabetes mellitus is a condition in which the level of glucose or sugar is high in the blood due to lack of effectiveness. According to Berita Harian, Nasuha Badrul Huzaini has stated that diabetes can be divided into two types, namely type 1 and type 2. Type 1 refers to insufficient insulin production by the patient's pancreatic gland, while type 2 diabetes refers to insensitive insulin present in the patient's body. I have learned about the diabetes mellitus in my science class, and I did additional reading for this speech. Today, I would like to share with you that why action is required to deal with the problem of teenagers' diabetes. Let's start by looking at the statistics of diabetes in Malaysia. The problem of teenagers' diabetes is increasing in Malaysia. According to Lim Chin Ju, 2010, statistics from the Ministry of Health Malaysia indicates the number of patients admitted to government hospitals in Peninsular Malaysia due to diabetes mellitus has increased from 19,629 cases in 1991 to 30,661 cases in 2001. This clearly proves that there is a relatively high increase in the number of cases of 56% during the 10 years involving the elderly and teenagers. Meanwhile, according to Harian Metro, the president of Diabetes Malaysia, which is Professor Datuk Dr. Ikram, has stated that birth in Malaysia and around the world, usually children including newborns suffer from type 1 diabetes, but it also the possibility of the number of children in the country suffering from type 2 diabetes multiplied. According to the STAR in 2019, there were cases of about 100 teenagers under the age of 18 seeking diabetes treatment at the Hospital University Science Malaysia, HUSM, Kubang Krian. Based on Associate Prof. Dr. Wan Muhammad Izani Wan Muhammad, Kubang Krian endocrine physician at University Science Malaysia Hospital, he stated that it happens because due to unhealthy lifestyle, lack of outdoor activities and high sugar intake are the factors that contribute to the increase in the number of diabetes among teenagers. Ladies and gentlemen, diabetes is one of the diseases that should be taken seriously apart from heart disease and stroke because it involves high treatment costs between Rm 150 to 300 per month for patients who take insulin. But the cost of treatment for diabetes will increase to 3,000 if the patient also suffers from kidney failure, who requires dialysis treatment as well as will burden the patient and the family if they are not the group borne by the government. Next, we turn to the causes of the increase in diabetes, teenagers' diabetes. There are two major causes of the increase in teenagers' diabetes. The first cause is dietary. According to Astro Awani, wrong food choice are the cause of many people in this country being prone to chronic health problems such as diabetes even at a young age. Meanwhile, according to the Click Doctor website, which is Krishna Octavianus Dwiputra stated that eating unbalanced food like eating too many high sugar food, carbohydrates food with high cholesterol levels, and lack of other nutrients such as vegetable and lean protein can cause blood sugar levels to rise. Other than that, she also stated that eating late at night usually also can cause blood glucose levels to rise more than usual the next morning, and this becomes more problematic, especially if blood glucose levels are above the normal range, which is more than 80 to 130 mg. The second cause is physical inactivity. According to Malaysian Ministry of Health, lack of physical activity is defined as an inactive lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, from time to time, this inactive lifestyle can lead to chronic conditions such as obesity and in turn become the cause of diabetes. According to Malaysian Ministry of Health, the World Health Organization, which is WHO, has stated that 41 million children under the age of 5 are overweight and obese. This situation is very worrying and will be the cause of the increase in diabetes in teenagers. In addition, we will also look at the steps that can be taken to deal with the problems of diabetes in teenagers. Solving the problem requires dealing with both causes. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, teenagers must eating healthy foods. Why I said that? Because living a healthy diet is one of the main keys to avoiding diabetes. In order not to get diabetes, you are advised to limit the consumption of foods and drink high in sugar, calories and fat, such as processed foods, cakes, ice cream, and fast food. Instead, increase your intake of fruits, vegetables, grain, and legumes that are high in complex carbohydrates and high in fiber. And if you like snacking, you should choose a healthy snacks such as milk, low-fat yogurt and sugar, and beans boiled without salt. And secondly, teenagers also must get enough exercise. Regular physical activity has many benefits, including being able to prevent the body from developing diabetes. This activity allows our body to use the hormone insulin more effectively and blood sugar levels can be better controlled. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the Malaysian Ministry of Health, all body movements that use energy are physical activities. Among the types of physical activity are like moving and circulating, moving without circulating, moving with equipment, exercising, and recreation. Physical activity such as exercise is very important practice in daily life because it can reduce the risk of disease, change our body compositions, and indirectly improve the quality of our life. Our life. Many studies have shown that the practice of an unhealthy lifestyle, lack of exercise, and taking foods high in sugar are among the factors contributing to diabetes problems, including the elderly and teenagers. Therefore, all Malaysians, especially teenagers, must adopt a healthy lifestyle so that diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, and others can be reduced. A healthy lifestyle can only be achieved if society practice all aspects of life based on healthy human characteristics. Okay, that's all from me, and thank you for your cooperation.